Good evening and welcome to Exclusive Books, Rosebank. Tonight, we are interviewing and having a conversation with the author Tiisetso Maloma, who has authored 7 books up to date. My name is Ngala and I'm going to be hosting this interview, having a conversation, an in-depth conversation with Tiisetso Maloma, speaking about his inspiration behind understanding the 4th Industrial Revolution and innovation easily. Essays by Tiisetso Maloma. Copies are available nationwide in all Exclusive Books stores, so make sure to pick yourself a copy. But tonight is a special occasion where he's going to be signing copies of the books, and we're seated tonight with a couple of clients who have walked into Exclusive Books to buy this book, have a signed copy, and also have a conversation with Tiisetso Maloma, the author of the 2 books. The other book that we're going to be looking at is Innovate the Next: Success Frameworks to Innovating Products in Any Revolution. As we find ourselves adjusting to the whole new normal that we're living in, with the 4IR, with COVID-19, with us, almost everything, life as we know it, is being uprooted and uploaded onto online. So stay tuned with us as we have a more in-depth conversation. Great. Good evening, gentlemen.
How's it?
I'm well, yourself.
Super good, brother.
We meet again.
And then again.
And again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again.
Yeah.
There's 7 times
Sure.
if we were to count each and every book that you have written. But we've met on a few other books. I remember the short model, business plan.
Forget the business plan with this short model.
Yes.
Yeah, we did an interview. I think that's when you're still working for Unisa FM.
Yes.
Like 2013. Then?
Yeah,
That's
2012,
long ago.
2013.
Yeah.
I was hosting the breakfast show.
Yeah.
Hey, we come from far, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this writing thing, clearly you didn't start it yesterday.
I didn't.
Take me through that. Just quickly an intro on who you are
Okay.
and how long you've been writing for.
Yeah.
And we're gonna get back into why you chose to write about such, people call it boring topics.
Yeah.
But right now they're very relevant
Mhm.
to our life. But just tell us your story and journey.
So with the writing, I would say, let me see. In high school, I was good with economics. You know, like economics used to have, it'll be like an essay there. I will kill that essay in
Yeah.
5 minutes or something like that.
Okay.
So like I was just quick with ideas. I guess mostly when it comes to commerce, and then in university, what was I writing? I think yes, whenever it had to do with a bit of theory writing,
Yes.
more so with sort of the commercial subjects, I'll just be quick with it, and then I would always write business proposals. You know, like when you're writing business plans,
Yeah.
writing all those sort of things.
For actual businesses and
For actual
and
businesses,
things,
you know,
nah.
somewhere I guess just ideas,
Yes.
but it wasn't like a school recommended kind of thing. It was just, you know,
Yeah.
me being very aspiring to get in business.
Sure.
And after university, you know, like we all have ideas in terms of what government should do. So I used to write a lot about development economics.
Is it
Open letter to the Minister of Small Business.
Oh, you see, open letter type of guy, man. Were you
Yeah, I used to do
antagonist?
that. Yeah.
Okay, revolutionary. Okay.
Sure.
Yes.
And I was in business then as well. So
Sure. Yes, I remember reading
Yeah.
quite a few of your articles as you were building a couple of your businesses.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get back to that, but I see next to us here tonight, we also have a familiar face.
Yeah.
Also from the same high school.
Sure.
St. Mark's College, and he's also an author.
Yeah.
Please introduce yourself, my friend.
My name is Leru Manzwani.
Thank you.
So basically, we went to the same high school.
Yeah.
I was like a junior when he was a
It's
senior.
like 5 years of juniors.
And the 5 years junior to you.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
4, 5, something like
Hey, Mokhala, man.
that. No, man.
It's been a minute. So honestly, I would be lying if I say he didn't contribute to my development as an author.
Okay,
Understand?
yeah.
Because most of the time you would think to yourself already, like, should I do this? Understand? And then, unfortunately, I was in a space where I can text him.
Yeah.
You
Isn't it great, man, to text
It
like
is,
a
it
published
is.
author and say, yo, I'm
Yeah.
trying to write something. This paragraph, should I put it on
So
top of
when
below?
people see him on social media, when people
Yeah.
like, I know him personally.
Yeah.
Not to brag about it, but
No
this
brag,
guy-
man, no brag.
Yeah, and then I would text him, and then we'll talk, and then sometimes we'll meet. And
Yeah.
I'll be like, hey man, you know what? This is what I want to do, and then what do you think I should do?
Yeah.
Understand? So being given advice firsthand,
Yeah.
it's something that it doesn't necessarily give you an ego, but it gives you like that confidence.
Yeah, it enriches, I'm assuming.
Yes,
I mean,
yeah.
for me, look, I'm a cross-country cyclist. And if I could, the team, Quebec, if they could come in and I could talk with them about cycling,
Yes.
I would probably lose my mind. I mean, these guys went to Tour de France, they've
Yes.
done well that side. I mean, for them to talk with me, I'll probably lose my mind too.
Yes.
So I
So
feel you.
that is exactly what happened with me.
Mm.
The mere fact that I was able to talk to him and be like, okay, so how did you come up with the whole concept of writing about this particular situation?
Yeah.
And then just listening to him made me feel, you know what, I think I can do this.
Yeah.
You understand? And then I'll be like, and then he'll be like, no, listen, you have to do this.
Yeah.
I mean, why not?
Yeah.
You understand?
Really good.
And then-
Yeah. And I can tell how he speaks too.
Yeah.
He's a nice dude. I'm not blowing you home, but he genuinely is a very accessible guy.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And if he was less motivating or inspiring,
Mm.
then maybe I don't think I would have like written my book. You
Yeah.
understand?
I must say, gentlemen, like I commend you. Like, writing is a
Sure.
very scary thing.
It is.
I remember I've trying to follow his footsteps. Now, I mean, I tried to scribble a few words down. They're still hidden under my bed somewhere, collecting dust. But he's keep on pushing me to write something. But we are here. Thank you so much, Luruma, for coming through. Thank you also for buying the book. I saw you got to buy. You got a receipt. That's important. I
Yeah.
like that. Much support, much love. And this is gonna sign that book a bit later.
Sure.
But tell me now, and also a guest, and my brother walked in. Let me not exclude you. You also came through. You bought a book. Thank you so much for supporting, and my brother at the back there. But tell me now, I read this,
Yeah.
Understanding the Fourth Industrial Revolution and Innovation Easily.
Yeah.
I know most books say things easily, like these things are easy to grasp, and then you read the book and they've got this complicated paragraphs. You get a headache when you're reading them. You gotta Google words and so on and so forth. But I found your explanation about what the Fourth Industrial Revolution is quite tangible. I mean, and palatable for me.
Yeah.
Walk me through why you wrote this and what's the intent.
I guess when you're an entrepreneur, you regard yourself as someone who's innovative. So kind of like an avid scholar of innovation. So I'm always kind of like studying patterns in terms of marketing, products, all these things.
Yeah.
So I guess the theme is innovation.
Yeah.
And the buzzword Fourth Industrial Revolution, when it started coming out, I wanted to understand. What is it? You know what I mean? So I quickly attached it to that. Actually, this is the innovation. This is all the stuff that I've been studying, and with that, so it's like, okay, cool. So for me to understand the topic, I have to write it down.
Yeah.
So I started writing a lot of articles in terms of understanding the 4IR, and it was linking with sort of my research on innovation. Actually, my fifth book, Township Based Adjacent, it's got this model called Adjacent Possible Theory. It's got a biological background. It's got a background in biology.
Yeah.
And I realized, okay, cool. So this is what the 4IR is. So I thought, I've got this dozen of articles. A lot of them actually. Some of them I didn't even put in the book in terms of just explaining it. Like, okay, actually this is kind of wavy content. Many people have read it. Thanks for kind of explaining it to me. So that's a collection of essays I've written.
Yes.
Firsthand for myself in terms of understanding innovation. Maybe, for example, should I go into the okay?
I want to because even now as you're explaining, there's some complex topics that you brought up.
Yeah.
You brought something about biology, because I know you lecture. You've lectured at the business vets business
I've
school.
done a couple of
Sure.
lectures, yes.
So like now, how do you break that down? Is this a topic that do you have to be an intellectual to understand you?
I don't know. I don't think so. But here's how I put it. Maybe you'll be the judge of it.
Okay.
So hence the book says
Yeah.
easily maybe. So
Or maybe let me read this. Should I read this?
okay, cool.
So that maybe it can give you a bit of.
I mean, I can.
You read 7 books. Maybe you don't forget. I would forget. Right?
Yeah.
Let me read it for you.
Okay, sure.
So a simple explanation of the fourth industrial revolution. The fourth industrial revolution, abbreviated 4IR, and also called the digital revolution and industrial 4.0, is nothing but innovation moving forward.
Yeah.
In the manners detailed throughout this book, as it was with all past categories of industrial revolution. Let me go through these points. I think they're very key. First, industrial revolution.
Yeah.
Breakthrough technologies included what's this? Water power and steam power. Second industrial revolution breakthrough technologies included mass production, assembly lines. And the third industrial revolution, the second one, that's where Ford was streamlining things and then having the cars.
I think that's the one. Yeah. Because
Okay.
the third one it's called the digital revolution.
Yes, the technologies included computers and automation. Then innovation is the stacking. I like this one. Innovation is the stacking of 2 or more objects or properties to produce more agile tools or products, like combining video and internet to establish YouTube.
Yeah.
For me, that was the most simplest way to kind of
Sure.
break down innovation, where your book speaks to stacking of 2 or more objects or properties to produce more agile tools or products, like combining video,
Yeah.
which you can shoot on your phone, like we are now, and combine that with the internet, which we're going to do later when you upload this video, and then now it's innovation.
Yeah. So
Okay.
it's always moving forward. So you know, I think when someone says fourth industrial revolution, it kind of like gets people scared. Like
Sure.
I'll give
Yeah.
you the official definition. It says it's characterized by a fusion of virtual and physical systems. So including 3D, quantum physics, or quantum computing,
And virtual now, because virtual also kind of incorporates the senses, no?
yeah, and what is it? Just a couple of components. What is it? Automated, autonomous vehicle, decentralized concept. Like when you look at that definition, it's quite scary.
Yeah, it is.
How I like putting it, it's in this way. So we are biological beings. So if you go with evolutionary biology, life started in a simple form. It was single cellular organisms. Somehow they merged and then they created multicellular organisms. Human beings are multicellular organisms.
Yeah.
So meaning from that simple set of single cell organisms, they stacked to make multicellular organisms, which is animals, plants.
Ammonia, pesco, ammonia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Animals, plants, fungi, like it's 6 of them, and
I hear you.
bacteria and archaea, which are the single cellular organisms, and then the what is it? The multicellular organisms. It's 4 of them. It's what, plants, animals, archaea. Sorry, not archaea. Yeah, man, it's kind of like creme work.
Yeah.
So biological innovation moves in that way, right?
Okay.
So it's always combining and recombining to create something that didn't exist. So human beings were this thing that didn't exist at first.
Yeah.
And then now we evolved into becoming human beings. But now we are gifted
From the
with
stacking
Yeah.
of different objects and things coming together to innovate next.
to innovate.
So is this my understanding now? Is your book then now has essays that you've written over a period of time
Yeah.
that speak to the stacking
Yeah.
and the innovation and what it means, and like topics like why man must innovate in his own image as God
That-
created him in his own
There
image,
was just
innovating per
yeah.
human greed pyramid. No, I get it, and I know sometimes we kind of shy away and tread very carefully when we talk about spirituality and other things.
Yeah.
When it comes
but
to.
I should be outright, straight that there I wasn't really. That's with that article I was just kind of like illustrating. I wasn't inferring that because there's a contradiction between how the world evolved and sort of the religious. But I was just playing around with concepts to paint a picture.
Yes.
Kind of like that, yeah.
No, and I like how you paint pictures in your books.
Mm-hmm.
But before I even ask my next question, do you have a question perhaps that you would like to ask Tiisetso about?
Yes, I do.
Sure, please go ahead.
My question actually just like encompasses like all your books. If you can, with all your work, if you were to build or paint a writer outside of you, like for instance, if you were to mentor someone into becoming you, for instance, a lot of writers write because they read something that was amazing for them, and then they were like, okay, this is the type of work that I want to, the journey that I want to walk into. You understand? Let's say there is a blank writer who wants to start writing.
Yeah.
How would you advise them?
I'll just say write, man. Like, write what you're interested in, because it's easier to write anything. Like, it's easier to do anything that you're interested in. So if there's a topic that you're interested in, write. It doesn't matter. Like, I try to write every day. So for the last, say, 10 years.
I can believe that.
I've been trying to write every day. So just write whatever interests you. So like I said, like in the beginning, I said that I was writing about development economics. I thought I had ideas. I thought they were amazing. Some yes, some no. So just write. You can't get a good idea out of, like, all your ideas can be good.
Yeah.
But you can't get good ideas through not coming up with ideas. So you need to sort of have a lot of writing, and you say, oh, okay, here I'm improving. Here I'm improving, because it's like practice, maybe. Whatever you practice, you become better at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a very great question, and your answer in the beginning, to be honest, like I like truth, was a bit of an annoying in this instant. Not annoying, as in like just write. I'm like, but just write.
Yeah.
I'm stuck. Like there's nothing. Like like there are moments, but I've heard this advice, and I think you're one of the people who really kind of pushes in terms of try, do, fail, and move forward.
Sure.
But my brother, I wanna bring you into the conversation if you don't mind. You walked in, you bought yourself a copy. What inspired you to pick up the book? Which book did you get?
I got this one.
Innovate the Next.
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me. Yeah. Wait, first. Your name. Tell us your name.
Tuba.
Welcome.
Yeah, thank you so much. So, but I think I've been following Tiisetso on LinkedIn for so long.
We need to come closer.
Okay.
Yeah, let's make the circle closer. Hey, I will train. You can do something like that now.
Sure.
You can still in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we're making it come together. Yes. I like it. Welcome, my sister.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry, my brother. Please continue.
Yeah. So I said that I was following the author on LinkedIn for some time now.
Oh, LinkedIn.
Yeah.
Great.
So I've been actually reading some of the articles that he posts on LinkedIn. And then when I was supposed to go to Mall of Africa, I think he had a session.
Yeah, it was the launch there some months back. Yeah.
Oh yes.
Then unfortunately, I didn't at the time. And then so, what I'm looking for, I'm actually looking for, understanding what the fourth industrial revolution is all about. I've got an idea.
Sure.
I'm looking maybe because the guy is promising that he's going to be breaking it up for us.
You promised to break it down, and he better.
Well, maybe that's what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
So that I can be able to explain to my child to see what this whole concept is all about. So,
I like that. How old is your child? 5. Great. No, I've got my youngest is I've got a 7-year-old and a 4-year-old, the young ones. My daughter's 13. She reads a lot, so it's going to be a great conversation. There's one topic I think you can look at: the best method of innovating and predetermining the feasibility of success. Let me read it again. The best method of innovating and predetermining the feasibility and success of products using an adjacent possible feasibility factor of products. I'm gonna come back to you on that one. Let me welcome my sister.
Hello.
Kunjani, how are you?
Good journey.
Go on. Oh, you can speak Zulu and Spade.
No, Kigwa Setswana.
Setswana.
Like,
Okay. Which one are you comfortable with?
Setswana.
Setswana.
In English.
Mina ngizokushaya ngeSizulu mixed with Spade mixed English. Yeah, we're in South Africa. Thank you. Welcome. Please, your name?
Okay, my name is Zanele Matume.
Thank you so much for pulling up.
Yes.
Which book drew your attention?
I didn't take, I just came now. I didn't.
Lovely, and I'm putting you in the hot seat. Lunga,
True.
my bad. But welcome. My brother.
Hey, how's it going?
Shapuri Pinchi.
I'm okay.
Thank you. Take off the mask. Let's conversate, my friend. We want you here.
Regulations, COVID regulations.
Yeah. Oh, you're sticking to the regulations. But we've taken precautions.
Social distance.
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm talking the most, so there's not much of trouble.
Yeah.
Sure.
So let me just warn, so it's two books, Understanding the Fourth Industrial Revolution and Innovation Easily. And Innovate the Next is it's a loaded one, it's a bit
and it's quite
technical. So there I share, okay, maybe let me just share the adjacent possible theory.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Which I touch on in this one, but a bit lightly. So I was explaining with biology that life started as in a simple sense, single cellular organisms. They merged over years, thousands of years. They started producing other species, and it became multicellular organisms. As human beings, we are multicellular organisms. I forget got approximately 30 trillion cells in our bodies. So yeah, so okay. It plays out like this. So it's a biological theory.
Yeah.
So when there were single cellular organisms, probably maybe nature didn't know that there would be multicellular organisms. So multicellular organisms was an adjacent possible. Like adjacent means close. It was close to possibility.
Great. No, you're going where I was about to ask to break down all these words.
Sure.
So, but give me an example of a single cell.
Yeah, I mean,
Is there an example of one?
Like bacteria.
Bacteria.
Yeah.
And then you combine and then you take bacteria, combine it with.
So the science goes like it was bacteria, and there's another single cellular organism called archaea.
Yes.
So I'm explaining this concept to form a framework actually.
I hear you.
So
yeah.
The theory suggests that, so rather the science suggests that they came together, and then they created. You can imagine one cell and another cell when they come together.
Oh, that's the adjacent possible.
Yeah. So meaning maybe put it this way. I'm gonna do maybe two examples. When those single cell organisms were in existence, there wasn't multicellular organism. So multicellular organism was an adjacent possible. So when it actually happened, it became an actual thing, right? And then so on and so forth until human beings were created as a novelty. Let me give maybe another example. When the internet came through, right? There wasn't internet banking in that time.
Yeah, there was.
So meaning internet banking, when internet was created, it was an adjacent possible, and then when it happened, it actually happened.
Yeah.
So that's how you innovate. You stack it up. Like even today,
And now the
all these innovations that we have today, they give a chance to something else to happen that doesn't exist yet.
Okay.
So it works like that. So innovation, like it's a framework of how innovation works. So with whatever there is today, probably we'll mix them up to create whatever comes in the fifth industrial revolution. So innovation works, it evolves, it's complex systems. They combine, recombine, create things that don't exist yet. And that's how novelty, which means new things are created.
My mind just blew up inside. Like I don't know if you saw, my eyes blinked. There was an explosion happening inside there.
Yeah.
Wow, man.
So
I want to take that all in.
Maybe let me throw.
Okay,
Let me
continue.
throw it in this way. So, we are biological beings. So we are the only species that's like us that can make things like watches and all these things.
Yeah.
So the difference, I guess, it's the brain that we have. it can make things. So maybe when you think of innovation, think of it as a biological outfit, because it's the kind of brain that we have that allows us to create all these sort of things. So imagine in the simple days, someone thought, oh, okay, I can...
For example, I make furniture by day.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to give an example with a chair. So a chair, again, our brain thought, okay, we can create something that's of utility to human beings. So think of a chair as something that only humans can sit on. A lion cannot. Well, it can sit on it, but it won't be comfortable. So it's created for us. So what is a chair? When you break it down, it's a geometric shape that allows a human being to sit. And then you can say wood.
Yes.
So you carve wood to make that shape. And then you can remix it. You can throw in, when someone makes steel, or when steel was discovered, you mix steel in that. Someone created a wheel, you recombine with the chair, it becomes a wheelchair. And someone creates a motor engine for a ship, and then you put a chair inside of the ship. Somehow, again, you take it out, that motor engine creates a car, that motor engine creates a lawnmower. Then that motor engine goes into an aeroplane. Put chairs in there. Like so don't complicate what we call fourth industrial revolution. It's things that human beings do. It's just simple things that we do, you know.
So basically, you are just like kind of explaining what we're already doing.
Yeah, it's basically what we do. So
because as you're speaking in my mind, I was like, it exploded in the sense that it's so kind of simple now. Like if you just breathe and kind of you know, I can't think like you. I feel like people like you, they'll probably lock you up sometime. I hope not, because your brain. But it's very simple. I mean, like I'm thinking about it. You're talking about a chair. Even just today, to put fabric on a chair. The client wanted a
you're
shape.
innovating in a sense when you put fabric.
And then now combining our skills, what we do when we make furniture, combined with their desires and wants. And of course, the payment which they're going to pay to make this furniture, we then shaped it, we customized it. So we always make one of one, in essence. So we'll always have an adjacent possible.
Yeah, like even now, there's some, like for example, there was a point where there wasn't Bitcoin, and then what enabled Bitcoin? It's computing power, it's the internet. So like you have digital currencies, like wow, okay. So so think of it this way. Anyone can innovate. You just have to think, what can I mix to create something that's of utility to human beings? It could be anything.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Let's have a conversation, guys. So please feel free to ask any question that you want to ask at any point in time.
Right. I understand everything.
Yeah.
I don't want to lie to you, like I understand. I understand everything.
Okay.
But listen, I'm in the psychology field. You understand, of academics. You understand. Do we, like, can we only innovate physical material? Like, can't we innovate like behavior modifying aspects? Like,
I was gonna jump in there.
There are drugs already, you know, like you've got anxiety, you've got all these things. Those pills are, it's innovation. Again, so I'm going through this course called by Dr. Jordan Peterson, the self-authoring thing. He's a psychologist, and he created something. Again, it's innovation. He has innovated. He took a couple of frameworks that work in psychology in terms of maybe writing down your past, your future aspirations. Like anything, it's innovation. Like totally anything.
It doesn't have to be like.
It's a concept again. It's innovation.
I understand.
Even digestion possible theory. Sorry.
Yeah, sure.
It's an innovation framework. So it's meant to bring utility to people for them to understand how innovation works. Even in the book, or whatever is in the book, whatever models are created for the book, all those are, I guess they are cognitive, innovations or conceptual, but still at the end of the day, they give a certain utility in terms of laying out in an illustration of a concept so that we can understand it, so that I can understand it. Like mathematics is 1 up to 9, it's an innovation again. It plays utility in terms of us counting. Like So it's not necessarily just physical things or digital things. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that because I'm in the healing space, so
Yeah.
I really go like and in being a life coach, kind of gone through those innovations like NLP. Certain I think in my world I believe that like things like breathing, meditation, even psychology and certain aspects that is innovation or bonfire conversations that we would have. And I plan a few of those where you sit and you have conversations and was will heal. The healing together aspect is also I believe is an innovation.
Yes.
And I've read something also in your book, the way you mentioned that it's taking off old, because I like the definition where you take different parts, stack them together, so we can take ideas of old or something that was said by somebody of old, combine that, and you mix up your own words and remix that, and then come up with
Think
something.
of it in this way. Maybe it's funny, but you can't create anything new with what doesn't exist yet. Whatever that doesn't exist cannot be created with what doesn't exist. You take whatever is in present form, and then you create what doesn't exist. Like nothing comes from something has to come. Nothing can come from what is it? Something can come from nothing. It has to come from somewhere.
Yeah.
Like Nas said, everything that's new can get old.
Sure. Oh, sorry. No, come closer. I think the board is in the way.
Yeah, this
Can you?
Yeah, the
Oh,
world.
it's so light.
It's the world, brother. It's the world. Please come closer a little bit. I don't know if the mic can pick. Your
No, I'll be loud.
Oh, my man.
I just want to ask if innovation is part of evolution, like you just said, you can create nothing, something
From a
nothing.
void.
Yeah.
That's what you say. Innovation is evolution. It's
It
part
is
of
evolution.
It is
It's
evolution.
like it's how things progress.
Okay.
You take this and that and add it to create something that doesn't yet exist. And when that thing exists, again it will be used to create the next thing that.
Something better.
Yeah.
So, okay, maybe for me to understand, but would you say, let me ask you this way, would you say innovation sparks evolution, or is the same thing, or is part of?
So.
Because if once you innovate,
I mean, these are ways
then
they can be a bit tricky. So it's. I guess evolution, maybe it's a process of things moving forward. But in our context as human beings, we really mess up with things. We make innovations that cause evolution. Like when you're innovating, you're creating something new. You are. I guess that's a process of evolution. Biology again, through making us, you can say
I feel like
it
I feel like it's burning.
No, yeah.
it innovated us.
Sorry.
I just want to say,
Yeah.
I think innovation is an improvement of something. So, but evolution can be bad.
I guess maybe it's overarching umbrella.
Yeah.
Evolution is the umbrella.
Yeah.
And then,
But could we say evolution is natural and then innovation is man-made?
so I'm putting it in two terms. When we say something natural, it's either nature created it outside of us, like biology created us. So it's kind of like we can innovate as human beings. Well, we can innovate things like books, watches, and all that. But biology again creates something different. But also again, as human beings, we can still mess up with biology.
Sure.
Like maybe you've got heart problems and we put a pacemaker. I guess you're fiddling with biology.
That is
through-
innovation.
Still, it's innovation.
Because that pacemaker
So,
is
yeah.
it's
So I describe innovation as anything that works. Anything that works. I'm an innovation. I'm a human being. I'm functional.
and it can be good or evil. There's the other
Can innovation be bad? Like
Yes.
That's
I
what
mean-
I'm
Oh,
saying.
definitely.
There are guns. There are all
That's
these
why,
things.
yeah, it can be good or evil.
Mm.
Yeah,
'Cause
it
I-
depends on the innovator.
Yeah.
Yes. Because I think also like for me, when Tiisetso speaks, I kind of like try and minimize it in my head. When he says that you cannot create something from nothing, for me, my departure point is okay. I'm something, so then this
Look,
something can come out of
yeah.
from here. So it means when you innovate, it's basically my understanding. It's a natural expression of us as human beings. We naturally, but we will create, we will work. We have the tools designed and set up for sustenance, just for our own being first.
Yeah.
And then we have this that they now create, like you said, create and form things that can better or mess up or bomb.
Yeah.
People. So it's all within this, and I think with these essays, when you break that down, all in its own, I think it really sparks innovation within ourselves. I mean, when I read that example you just mentioned now about the heart pacer.
Yeah.
When I think about it that way, I'm like, oh yeah. You know, it was someone was sitting there and thought to himself, okay, biology, it starts, it kind of like kunala. You know, it has a beginning and maybe some kind of limitation of sorts. Then someone's like, no man, I know Dave works with electronics. Hey, Marutawe now, it does computing. Hey, oh, let me call these ninjas real quick. Hey man, let's connect here, and then they find, I don't know who they're testing it on, but they did. And then, boom, it worked. So, you speak a lot, let me bring back this conversation, you speak a lot about failure. What's the definition of failure?
You know,
I was meaning innovation. Sorry, I've been. You know the motivational clips that you hear. This guy's like, Mang made the light bulb. He failed 1,000 times before he got it right, and all and jazz and all that other stuff.
I mean that's true. So again, when you innovate, there's trial and error. Even the pacemaker, where the guy who came up with that technology was a what is it? A radio engineer. And then he saw him in a couple of similarities that, well, I think this thing could work in a human being and pacing. Like, I don't know where he got the information from. And then he went to a hospital and moonlighted with a medical doctor, a surgeon. And then through that, they tested a couple of concepts, trial and error game, until it worked. So anything goes with trial and error. You try, you tweak until it works.
So then you say failure is like feedback.
Failure is feedback.
Okay. Yeah. Well, what? Maybe let's go around. What's your guys' definition of failure? No, let me not go around defining failure on the table. No, let's go around the table and perhaps maybe define innovation then from what we've spoken about, and then my brother Tuba maybe tell us from this brief conversation as we're heading towards wrapping up. Do you think you've gotten a bit more that you can perhaps maybe share with your 5-year-old? Maybe let me start with you, my brother. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I've been put on the spot.
Yes, again.
Yeah. So look, I'm actually going to leave you with 2 books.
Hey, nice one.
Mr. Kenny bought this one.
Oh, it's a good thing.
That's a good thing, yeah.
Sure, blessings.
And one thing that I've already liked about this here is that there are essays, you know, and then he breaks them down.
Sure.
I think those I've been trying to go through them briefly, and from what I've seen already, I think it's going to be a good read for me. You know, I think I'll finish this one in maybe a few days, 3 or 4 days.
Sure, yes.
This one is too meaty.
Yeah, that one.
I know that one. You must plan. Yeah.
And then, but there are interesting stories here. I think I love the way that, you know, it links up, you know, we've been talking about innovation and also evolution to biological aspects and stuff.
Sure.
I think I'm going to enjoy that. And I've also seen a link about God, YouTube, and Google. I'm really interested in knowing and understanding further about these aspects.
Great stuff. I'm excited that you're leaving me 2 books. That's awesome, man. God bless you. Thank you for the support, man. Let's come back to you. I don't want to put you in a spot. Are you ready, guys? I'm coming to you.
Are we ready?
Okay. I know you're ever ready. So tell me, for you, I know you said in the beginning of the conversation that you were quite excited, yes, and also heartfelt that you were able to have such a close relationship with Tiisetso, who's authored 7 books, and you're also an author yourself. You got a lot of insights from him, and now with that, and you now sitting here, being part of this conversation, what's going on in your space right now?
I'm enlightened.
Hey, authors, I love the choice of words, man. Hey, when I leave here educated.
To be honest, like we from different polar points when it comes to writing and how we like life.
Sure.
I'm a poet. I'm a literary writer. You understand? And he's an economist.
Yes.
You understand? He sees the world different.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yes.
I'm more of a laid back, like suppressed type of individual. You understand? But I have words.
Telling the way how I love thee.
Yeah.
Yeah, the many ways.
Yeah, you understand.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
But honestly speaking, I don't want to lie to you. This really opened up like my mind.
Great.
You understand?
Great.
To a lot of possibilities.
Adjacent, adjacent possibilities.
Yes, adjacent possibilities.
There's a new term, I'm using that.
You understand? So now, I feel like I don't have to limit myself to being this type of a person. You understand?
I hear you.
I can always like go out in the world and try to innovate myself. You understand? Go forward.
I love it.
Understand? Try to be adjacent.
Yeah, I think you should have a dance, man. Innovate, adjacent.
You understand?
Oh, so, yeah.
And also one thing that inspires me the most is that he doesn't stop writing. Instead of like
imagine 7 books already.
Sure.
Wow.
You understand? Which is something that he wants to me with. Like, if you have something in mind, just take it out. Like, just put it on paper. And
sure. For me, that's another takeaway for me is that just put it out there. How else are you going to know? You know, how else? So, my sister, your parts, your feelings.
Yeah, I just want to talk about innovation and failure. Like
sure.
How they feed off each other.
Yes.
Like in the tech space, we call it pivoting.
Yeah.
So you can't innovate without pivoting, and don't be afraid of failure because that's how you get to the next level, and that's how you get better, and that's how you bring your product into the world and into the world at scale.
Yes.
So I love how innovation and failure marries each other. So we mustn't see failure as this big bad thing. It's the thing that makes you better, and you pivot and pivot and pivot until you reach there. And then the next generation will carry the baton and do something extra. So yeah.
Lovely, my sister. You know, from what you say now, I'm taking a definition out of your words to say that failure. I said earlier on, failure is
it's a teacher.
Yeah, as a teacher. Yeah, I was an indicator. Like you indicate, you take a left, take a right, go straight, stop. Return, go pivot.
I like that.
Yeah, it's an indicator. It's beautiful. Yeah. Thank you so much. My brother, your closing words?
Oh yeah, we spoke a lot about this book since we were open. We haven't touched on this book, and obviously I'm going home with this one.
Okay.
So yeah, because this, I feel like this book talks to me because I'm in an engineering space. So
great.
Obviously, innovation is one of the key things.
Yeah.
So I tried innovating some things, so I feel. We spoke about failure, but now
indicator.
Now I just learned that failure is just negative results. So yeah. So obviously, I think I hope after reading this, I'll be more inspired to pursue my innovation.
No, I mean it's a matter of fiddling until you like. So there's 2 ways that I describe how innovations happen. They happen deliberately. Like for example, the corona vaccine. It's like a deliberate attempt to solve it. Then again, they happen accidentally. You could say spontaneously. But they mostly happen. So usually people who know what to do with it, it's people who are already fiddling. You know what I mean? I'll give you an example with, let me see, antibiotics. How it was discovered was by an error. Dr. Alexander Fleming was working on whatever he was working on, and then he went away. When he came back, he saw a mold on his table. Like, what is this? And then upon further investigation, he realized, okay, so this thing has actually killed some of the bacteria. The bacteria is not growing back. So it's like, okay, so it's something. So that's how he discovered, how bacteria was discovered. I mean, so antibiotics. So, but he knew what to do with it because what? he was already fit in like doing other things.
Exactly.
Even us as entrepreneurs, we could be on working on a problem and it was okay, man. I think this could work as a different product. Maybe I'm pivoting to that. Twitter again was one business, and they saw that perhaps it wasn't moving. They created some like an SMS thing there, and then later on they closed the main business and then pursued Twitter. But they could have only discovered that because they were on the move.
Didn't stop.
Yeah, like they were doing something like if say you play soccer, you're not good at it, like yourself. And then you realize that
I didn't write books.
It's not
Let me write poetry.
And then you
Let me look next.
however, I'm good at
Then,
sprinting. So you've discovered something else, but the only way you could have discovered it is
You
one.
need to fail somewhere.
Yeah, you had to be on the move and fail at something. Okay, I can dribble the soccer ball. Then maybe let me go attempt sprinting. Like you get of age and then you realize that I could become a coach. Like all these things, they happen in that sense.
And the other thing with innovation as well, sorry about that.
No worries.
Don't innovate in a silo. Reach out to your peers, because I think that's how I'm growing as an entrepreneur.
Yes.
I'm not afraid of my competitors. I reach out to my competitors from here to Silicon Valley to Lagos to Ing, and now that they're even investing in my company and I'm getting better and better and better, and the
Glory.
company's just So reach out to your peers. Don't be afraid to reach out to your peers, and don't have an ego. If you don't know, reach out so that you accelerate your innovation path.
Great stuff. Oh man, this has been exciting. Why are you guys getting so lively towards the end? Wow. Okay, now I know I must warm you up for 30 minutes. All right. But thank you so much. Actually, a great thank you to you, Tiisetso Maloma, for organizing. Oh yeah. Yeah, you deserve that, man. Thank you so much for choosing this path. Thank you so much for
also to Exclusive Books for lending us their beautiful stock.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes. Definitely. No. Definitely. I was gonna get to them at the end. Save the best for last. So yes, thank you so much, man, for literally investing your life in pursuing simpler, easier ways for us to understand complex topics, and thank you for not being afraid to share your failures. I often I don't laugh at you, but we laugh together because some of these, we've done some business ventures together which were indicators of what adjacent possibilities, which have now led us to where we are. Wish you all the best in everything we do, and we also pray that the sales may increase. Guys, buy the copies. There are 7 books you can buy from. But today we're looking at the 2, and I think next time we will look at Innovate the next, so we can break that down. I think these kind of conversations are quite needed. I'd like to thank everybody else, you guys who have come. Thank you so much. Let's just go around one more time. Just your name, maybe the business or sector you're in, just briefly, so that we just know who you are.
My name is Leru Monzwane. I'm a special needs educator.
A special
Needs educator.
special needs educator. Thank you, sir, and author.
Yes.
My brother.
What, I forgot about that?
No, I got you. Don't
forget that
worry.
part.
I'm the host with the most, man. I got you.
Yeah, I'm tremendously smart. I'm a corporate banker.
Corporate banker.
I also run a property business.
You run-
Accommodation business.
Oh, great. Adjacent possible. My sister.
Hi everyone, my name is Zanele Matome. I'm the founder of Willow. It's a health tech company based in South Africa.
Nice.
Super. I love your company. Your energy, like she's amazing.
Health is a health in the health sector.
Health tech, yeah. So we deliver health to your home in the form of medicines and in the form of healthcare. Like we have our B2C clients, which is your Zanelis at home, or hey, come and fetch medication from me from the hospital and deliver. We use scooters. Then we have our B2B clients. One of our recent clients is Discovery Medical Aid, where we'll be going to their patients at home doing IV, wound care, and other health things.
That's amazing. You and I should have a conversation. I'm a cyclist. I cycle across Africa to spread messages around gender-based violence. But we will have a conversation. Everybody here, taking an opportunity right now to say that. My brother, please.
Oh yeah, Kika Murape Mapheto.
Hey, engineer, I think.
Not maintenance engineering technician. Yeah. Maintenance engineering technician.
Maintenance engineering technician.
It's a beautiful name.
Yeah.
Morabe.
Mora.
I think the strongest one.
Get paid.
Okay.
Nice one. So thank you so much, guys. And
Thanks, guys.
this marks the end of our conversation with Tiisetso Maloma, the author of Innovate the Next: Success Frameworks to Innovating Products in Any Revolution. Please follow him also on his social media platforms. I want to thank the guests that came today, people who have bought the books, and thank you who's going to buy, our future buyer of these books. Stay blessed and keep on innovating.
So how do we buy?
By the counter.
Oh, now open.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sign my book the way I want it to be signed.
And we must
Ah,
have
yeah,
a photo.
yeah.
We must take photos.
Of course.
We must take photos, guys.
Yes, please. Yes, let's do that.
Just tell
So
me
that
what
we
I
can
should
put
do
it
to
on
be
social
the
media
best.
and advertise.
I said,
Just tell me what I should do to be the best.
whoa, interesting. Yes.
Yes,
So you cycle.
Yes, I cycled from last cycle. I left Joburg on the 25th of November to Cape Town. It took me 42 days.
You're strong, man.
So every year I leave. For the last 5 years I've been doing it. I leave 16 days of activism around gender-based violence and substance abuse.
Oh, that's beautiful.
So yeah, and I go to villages. I go to the outskirts of. So I don't cycle in the urban areas.
Sure. So only in South Africa or other African?
Now, 2018 I went to 4 African countries
Is it?
in one calendar
Which
month.
ones?
Okay, South Africa, Lesotho, Swaziland, and Mozambique.
Okay.
Because I cycled.
Okay.
Next year I'm planning to cycle from Cape Town, where I left
So
off,
I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
to Cairo.
Wow.
So it'll take me about, if I'm cycling quite hard, 6 months, but I think I want to spend it maybe 12 months.
You must be very happy.
I try.
I'm gonna try it next.
So I think,
We must exchange numbers.
please, because we're also trying to have impact. And this year I'm cycling to 16 different organizations
Wow.
in Joburg.
In Joburg.
To go to Abanyama, homes for men, others are homes for kids and moms.
Wow. Okay.
My
If
program.
you're doing Boma 500 meters, then we can drive.
Aye.
Is it?
I want to invite you guys. Yeah, this is the little shop.
Hey, Marano, you said the kilometers.
I will shop at 20 first.
You are about to lose a weight. It's already skinny.
I was lose. I was about each shop at 20.
From
I'm close, I'm from Rustenburg. I was born and bred
Okay.
in Rustenburg, so my son is more fluid.
But-
As long as I don't lose weight, because I don't want to lose weight.
Trust me, and it works proper for the.
Okay.
Take pictures.
Let's take pictures.
Yes, of course.
Okay,